Is it because of this premise of genetics that you have created the African biomineral balance? And if so, could you explain what's the difference between the African biomineral balance diet and the other health diets on the health market?
Well, in my previous statement, I said that the difference is that I mentioned one of the difference. Like, for instance, we talk about the rice, and we talk about the soybean, which are acids, which are part of the microbiotic. We talk about the yin-yang. The yin-yang also shows us rice, and the Ayurvedic and the allopathic. So we show that portion of it, but the other side of it is that the African biomineral balance was constructed using substance that came from the environment, the same environment that the black man was placed in by creator and creation, which is the tropics, the rainforest. Naturally, the substance would necessarily have to come from the same environment from whence he came, so that it would have the same electrical value. So we constructed it by creating these compounds, such as the Maya, as known today. We have the lympholin, and we have the Nervino, and many other products. But they were constructed, or the compounds were made of herbs that came from the tropics that are very high in alkalinity. We find such herbs as the cocolmeca. We find herbs, the corazon de Jesus, which is very, very high in food. So right there, we are not following the same premise as other herbalists. Why? Because they use comfrey, they use peppermint, they use foxglove, and all these are hybrid herbs, which are incomplete molecular structure. An incomplete molecular structure is something that was created through hybriding. Hybriding means that you're going to create something that was not created by Mother Nature, and that you want to fit that within this cosmic procession. No. If it was not created by Mother Nature, then this substance should not be included in this whole procession, because it would cause an imbalance. And as we look closely at hybrid foods, we find that everything that is hybrid needs a binder, and the binder is always a chemical. So therefore, we find something that would never assimilate with you. You see, we come into the process of assimilation now. We left the African biomineral balance encompassing all of the elements. Naturally, we have to talk about everything, because everything is interrelated and everything complements. So we find now that in arranging the diet, we have to consider everything that could be of usefulness, and we have to know of everything that was not of usefulness, like the usage of comfrey. Comfrey contains starch. Starch is carbonic acid, but you find that many people who call themselves dietitian or herbalists, from a natural perspective, they use comfrey. They also use, well, like I said, foxglove, which is a very poisonous plant, because it is a hybrid plant.